You may have heard of a little PS3 exclusive, Heavy Rain, an amazing game. Well, I'll tell you what, 5 years before its release, developer Quantic Dream came out with another amazing title, but unfortunately it went largely unnoticed. Well, we noticed, because we love awesome things. So we want to give you guys an in-depth look on an amazing game, Indigo Prophecy.
Every now and again, a game comes out that doesn't really get the attention it deserves. So listen up, as we bring you a title that went under the radar. In 2005, French developer Quantic Dream created a game that transcends conventional labeling. Indigo Prophecy is totally story-driven, and it really feels like you're playing a movie. Now, of course, you don't just sit back and relax. You help the story unfold in about a gajillion different ways. The game opens with murder in the bathroom. It's as good a place as any, I suppose. This poor bastard gets stabbed brutally and killed by a crazy guy with a knife. And guess what? You're the crazy guy!
What have I done?
But you're not really crazy because you're in some kind of a trance when you kill him. What the hell's going on? As Lucas Kane, you'll have to find out what happened to you to make you kill that guy. And this is where we start to get awesome. On the flip side of that, you'll also control the two cops trying to solve the murder case. The more central of the two detectives is Lieutenant Carla Valenti. You'll also get to take control of Sergeant Miles Tyler, Carla's partner. Some of the pivotal supporting cast is Tiffany, Lucas's ex-girlfriend, Marcus, Lucas's priest brother, Sam, Miles's sexy girlfriend, and then you've got Spooky McNameless, Creepy McOldWheels, Captain McAngry, Crazy McNutjob, and this horribly racist stereotype. Now, at the beginning of every chapter, you get to pick whose part of the story you want to play first, and then play them in any order you like. Now, something that is both kick-ass and insanely frustrating at the same time is the fact that what you do as one character affects the others. For example, if you cover your tracks as carefully as possible while playing Lucas, it makes life much more difficult for Carla and Miles. They need to use the clues they can obtain to solve the case, and you want them to, because they're the good guys too. But you don't want to get caught, so we've got this tug of war going on where you want everyone to win, but you don't feel like everyone is going to. As much as I really want to tell you all about the story, I can't in good conscience do that. But please trust me when I say that Indigo Prophecy has one of the finest and more engaging stories and casts of characters of any game I've ever played. The controls are pretty simple once you know what you're doing, which takes all of 5 minutes to figure out. Special actions are a bit different. Here's where combat and action sequences come in. You all remember the game Simon? Well, it looks and feels just like that. All the fighting and chasing and exciting stuff is handled with reaction sequences where you have to move both sticks in coordination with what's showing on your screen. This all makes the scene unfold in non-stop, smooth awesomeness, just like a movie would. The action sequences are great. Really. But it's the development of the characters and their relationships with each other that makes you really care about what's happening. And you need to care too, because you've got what I call your stressometer in the bottom right corner of the screen. When something crappy happens, you lose points, making you more stressed out. And likewise, if you do something that makes you happy or relaxes you, you gain points to counterbalance it. And you really need to watch out, because if your meter drops to 0, you lose the game. You'll also notice that due to the down-in-the-dumps nature of most of the game, you can't ever be happy. The highest you can possibly be is neutral. Bummer. Not everything in the game is a bucket full of sorrow and anxiety, though. There are some lighthearted jokes made.
If he offers me a little box with a monster in it, I am gone.
Some really fun minigames, and some sex. Oh yeah. Though, if you're playing the American version, there will be no nudity, and on a couple occasions, implied sex instead of actual sex. If you really want the sex, which you can control, by the way, then you need the version of the game that exists everywhere else in the free world. It's called Fahrenheit. Same game, different name, less boobs. Now this game looked good for 2005. Hell, it looks good now. Every person was motion captured and professionally voiced, and it's apparent. And that's extremely important, since this is pretty much an interactive film with so much to offer in the form of slow build entertainment, it's almost absurd. Get this game, curl up on the couch with a cup of coffee, and prepare to help unravel the mystery of the Indigo Prophecy.